Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Style by Sonia. If you're new here, if you are my returning subscribers, thank you very much for coming back and for all your support towards this channel. If you're new here, you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do well to hit that subscribe button and turn on a notification bell as well so you don't miss out on my new videos. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to ventilate a frontal. And as you can see, I have already started because I already have a lot of videos on how I sew, on how to sew your Swiss lace onto the wig cap. So I didn't think it was necessary for me to start videoing that or doing that all over again, as I already have different videos on it. So I'm going to leave everything or the materials that I used in this video in the description box below. So let's get right into the video. So as you guys can see, I have already started and I'm at the back going to the front. So what I do is I pick up to 3 to 4 strands of hair when I'm at the back, and as you can see, it doesn't even show like I took a lot of hair, because I made sure that the knotting, that as I am ventilating, I make sure the knotting is very tight so that it wouldn't reflect on the strands. It wouldn't reflect at the bottom that is I collected a lot of hair or I used a lot of hair. So even though you are using up to 3 to 4 strands of hair, you want to make sure that you knot very tightly so that the strands or the roots won't be so loose and very thick. So that's how I ventilate. I don't usually just do one from the beginning to the end. I usually do at least 2 to 1 strand when I get to the front, and I only do 1 strand when I am at the very edge of the front or within that lines where I can bring out the baby hair. That's when I do 1 strand of hair, because you want the baby hair to be very very thin so that you can slick it down if you want to slick it, because if it's too thick, your your edge control might not be able to slick it down, most especially when you are using synthetic hair. So I don't usually use 1 strand of hair to do my ventilation, because it still come out very neat for me, even though I use up 3 to 4 strands of hair. So that's how I do my own ventilation. Okay, for a more closer look so that you can see the way to ventilate, that's why I zoomed this video so that you can see it properly, because it's really not that difficult. Just watch the way I'm taking the hair and passing it onto the onto the wig, onto the lace, as you can see that I'm doing it right now. And the main thing about ventilation is not really that difficult to ventilate. The only thing that you need to really achieve a good result is for you to be patient. It's not something that you want to do in a day and finish everything up in a day. If you want to do that, then you are going to end up in a mess, or you are going to end up doing something you wouldn't like. So just take your time to ventilate and you are going to see a very good result. So I'm still ventilating it, as you can see the way I'm ventilating, and you want to make sure that you don't ventilate everything jam-packed. Make sure you leave some lines in between so that everything will not be that jam-packed. As you can see, I'm leaving several lines in between because I don't want it to be very jam-packed. And another thing you should consider when you are ventilating and when you are taking the strands of hair is you should consider the kind of lace that you are using. If you are using a very stretchy lace, as soon as you pass the hook through the lace, it expands, and it expand the lace. And when you ventilate, or like one or two strands of hair in that lace that has already expanded, you will see that those strands of hair will not be able to cover that space or that particular hole that you pass them through, because the lace is very, very stretchy. The lace that I'm using right now is very stretchy, so that is another reason why I decided to be using at least 3 to 4 strands of hair in order for it to cover that hole that the ventilating needle is creating because of the stretchiness of the lace. So I am still on it, and I'm at the front now. So from here, I do 2 strands of hair. When I'm 3 steps away from the edge, then I start using 1 strand of hair in order for it to look more natural. So as you can see, I'm still leaving at least 1 line before I do the other, before I ventilate the other one, so I don't jam pack everything, so that it will look more natural as well. Because when you see through the bottom, then it makes it look more natural. When everything is very, very jam-packed, it looks somehow, even though it will still be fine, but it doesn't look more natural when everything is very, very jam-packed. So I'm just going to continue to ventilate with 2 strands of hair, as I said before. Then when I'm like three steps away from the front, then I use 1 strand of hair. I hope you guys understand everything that I have mentioned in this video, and I hope you have learned something as well from this video and from my explanation. If you still don't understand what I have said or everything that I have said, then you can leave a question in the comments section below. So I'm just going to continue to do the ventilation till the very end. So this took me a lot of time, days, in fact a week, to finish up. So you have to be patient. Don't be in a hurry. Just be patient with it and do it gently whenever you have the strength, whenever you have the time, so that you can, come out with a perfect result. Okay, I'm done with the hair. As you can see, I'm just going to show you inside so you can see how well they are. Very, 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 very beautiful. So it doesn't really matter whether you use 3 to 4 strands of hair. What matters is how well you knotted it when you ventilated it, when you are ventilating. If your knots are not tight, it's going to look lumpy at the roots. So make sure it's very, very tight when you are knotting it. That is what matters. I'm overemphasizing it because you will notice, or when you are using more than 1 strand of hair, the whole root will be so lumpy and very thick. It's not because you used 3 strands of hair or 2 strands, it's because you did not knot very well. So guys, this is the end result. This is the end product. You can see how beautiful it's looking. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share this video as well if you have learned something from it. Subscribe to my channel, and thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.